Christmas Eve. We still have no heat. We got a phone call. I got a message last night that said somebody was going to come and refrigerate our system for us so that it would buy us some time. He showed up. He was supposed to be here at 10. He showed up at 11. He lasted for an hour and then he left, and we still have no heat. So, yeah, no heat. Not going to have heat, probably. The dog's out of medicine for his pain, so he's laying in bed with me, which I guess is an upside because he's warm. And the other dog, oh, the other dog's outside. I better go get him. The dog's now back in. He likes the cold, so he goes outside frequently. And then he lays with me on the bed. So today, I thought about doing a live stream. I would be no good friendly person on the live stream right now. I thought about finally pulling out and making those Christmas ornaments, only we don't use our Christmas tree. It's in the living room. Bah humbug. I'm going to have an alcoholic beverage at 1 in the afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Because it's 1:30. I just got out of bed because it's cold. So what we are going to have is a peppermint patty. A peppermint patty. One of my favorites. It's sweet. It's chocolatey. It has caffeine. And it has Rumpelmann's peppermint. So I will commence to make that for you. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. This hot chocolate thing right here. And if I were using powdered chocolate, if I were using a candy bar, if I were using, oh, and I'll put a link below, our favorite ingoty things, they're chocolate. Callebaut, B-A?
Callebaut, it's French.
There's these French chocolatey bits that are great, and they work in this super easy. But what we have right now, because David fell down on his Amazon duties, and also we had this entire bucket of chocolate chips hoping they would work well. Thank you, Cash and Carrie. They work, but they don't melt as well as the other things. So I'm going to do this stovetop. I'm going to get a pot. We're going to pour some half and half in the water. We're going to pour the chocolate in. I might even double boiler it just because, you know, this is chocolate. Then I'm going to pour it into my to-go mug because it stays insulated and warm longer. And then the most important ingredient, this is the key, the Rumpelmann's imported flavor. I don't even know where it's from. I'm going to guess Germany. But it's very high alcohol and I don't care. All right, I've just put, oh, actually, I'm going to put some water in this. I just put about half a cup of chocolate in the bottom of this pan. I've put water in the bottom. It's a double boiler. You can make any pan into a double boiler. All you need is a metal mixing bowl and a pan that metal mixing bowl can sit on top of. And I'm going to let this melt for a little while. Just a little while. Stirring. Stirring, stirring, stirring. Oh, I like this one. And there we go. Stirring. We're going to have to wait for the water to boil. Stirring it with my little spatula until we can make chocolate syrup. I'll come back after it melts. We'll fast forward this. All right. We got the water to boil and the chocolate starts melting. Got it melting, melting, melting. I'm probably going to make more than one serving here. I'm going to serve it up to 3 people. As soon as the last chocolate chip melts, that's when I'm going to start mixing in the half and half. All right, the water underneath is boiling again. I pulled it off because I had another calamity. And I have reheated. I'm not sure. Some of you give advice. I always make somebody else make my hot chocolate. This is the first time I've attempted it myself. But I melted the chocolate first, then put the half and half in. But then when you put the cold half and half in on the chocolate, it kind of congeals again, or re-solidifies. But it is awful smooth, so I might be okay. I have now heated my half and half, and you could use milk and you could use cream, but I picked half and half because that's what we drink a lot of in the house with our coffee. And I am stirring with my spatula the half and half, about 2 cups of half and half, I think, and about a half a cup of chocolate chips. But your amounts may vary depending on what you want to do. And then I'm going to pour this. I don't know if I should I put my Rumplemans in first? I think I'll put it in last, mostly when you make these. Well, to be fair, the first time I ever had one of these was at a bar. It was a powdered packet of Swiss Miss and a jigger of Rumplemans, and it tasted fine. But, you know, why not make it fancier for Christmas Eve when this is all you've got? No heat. All right, I'm going to keep mixing this until it's nice and toasty warm. I'm at home, so I'm going to taste it straight out of the container and not throw my spoon away. It's not warm yet. It's got ways to go. A little steaming shot of the heating up chocolate and half and half. I'm going to put this in this mug. I can't remember if I said that already because my brain is going. We happen to have these for our coffee. So I'm going to get a shot of Rumplemans in here. Shot of Rumplemans. I'm going to be lazy and not move the move the camera. I think it's worth a full shot glass full, don't you? So, shot of Rumplemans. Shot of Rumplemans into my cup. Oh, it's so minty. Minty, minty. I also like my Rumplemans with orange juice. And a lot of people disagree. That is very much a love-hate. So if you live in a warmer climate, give Rumplemans and fresh squeezed orange juice a try. It is delicious. It tastes just like morning. And in fact, I think I'm going to name my Rumplemans and orange juice recipe the morning after the night before. Because it's delicious. It tastes like orange juice right after you brushed your teeth. All right, we have hot, hot chocolate. I'm going to pour it on top of my Rumplemans. Let's hope I don't make a flame. Here is my cup with Rumplemans in it. Here is the hot chocolate mix. We're going to pour it in. Oh, look, I made just enough. Well, a little more than enough. Our living room's a mess, and I don't care. But I'm going to have a little chat with you about what's happening in our, we have decided, 1885 Christmas scenario. So, we had a heating and air conditioning guy come and attempt to fix our heating downstairs. I pinned a whole lot of hopes on that, and he failed. So we have no heat still. We only have heat in our bedrooms. I really was depressed about having Christmas in my bedroom, but David and I came up with a plan. And I also discussed this with the other Facebook old house groups, and they came up with an idea. See my entryway into my dining right now? That is a quilt. That is a quilt that has been screwed into the frame of my dining room doorway. Yeah, the family's not excited about the decor, but this is what one does when one is in a pinch. And planning for the apocalypse, we're doing it. So right now, I have a burning fire. I have a burning fire in the fireplace.
You gonna show the potatoes?
Give it time. Fireplace. We have, because apparently my husband has Boy Scout experience or something like that. We have triple wrapped bakers with tin foil. He is waiting for this fire to go down, even though I think we're going to wait till just before we go to bed. We'll put another log in there. And then apparently, as the Brits tell it, you put this potato in there, and by morning we're going to have potatoes for breakfast. If that's not 1885, I don't know what is.
All right. Look at my hat.
All right, next. We have fire in, ready to warm up for tomorrow's Christmas. Fire. Grayson is not ready for Christmas. Go over to the mantle. And Grayson has...
Merry Christmas!
You can't really see it, actually. The light's bad. We have the Christmas pudding hat on.
I'll wear my sweater tomorrow.
To replace the goldfish hat.
I'll wear my sweater tomorrow.
I'm wearing nothing. I have no Christmas going on. Here's the tree. I'm trying to be cheerful. I'm not cheerful. But now, we're going to go get in the car because the dogs are stir crazy. We're going to go for a drive and see how bad the roads are. We're going to drop some parcels off into a drop box at USPS. And we're going to go find some Christmas lights. Maybe. Unless the roads are bad. That is Christmas Eve in the Johnston household. That's all I got. I hope you're having a good Christmas Eve. I hope you're having a better Christmas Eve than I'm having, actually. And I'll see you probably tomorrow because I don't have a lot to do except try to stay warm. Bye. Oh, subscribe. Then you'll find out what I do tomorrow. Ring the bell. Then you'll know exactly when I tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. Bye.